Hey guys, in this video I go into super practical tips that you guys can use in your life, especially if you're trying to overcome pornography. I use these tips in my life when I was trying to quit. I started trying to quit when I was about 18. Didn't take it fully serious till I was about 21, and I implemented these tips that I read from books, that I researched online, and that I learned from some mentors. And these tips really helped me in my journey, so I hope that they help you. Hey everyone, my name's Sam Yates. I'm 24 years of age. I'm a qualified paramedic that lives in Australia, and I'm currently a youth worker at the moment. Bit of my story is I struggled with pornography since the age of 11. Someone came up to me and showed me and gave me the link and said, when you go home and watch this, and from that moment I was hooked. This led into drugs and alcohol in my later teenage years, hanging out with the wrong people, getting in trouble with the law, having to go to court, etc. I'm now married. I now have a family. I'm now starting this business, and I just want to help you guys find your purpose, and overcoming pornography will be a massive step in the right direction. You can apply these practical tips in your journey, but I can almost guarantee that it will fail if you don't have the mindset, the identity, and your purpose established beforehand. If you guys need to establish those, please go back and watch my other videos. I deep dive into mindset, how to actually believe that you can quit, and identity, so who you really are on the inside. You need to be somebody that wants to quit for the right reasons, and then I help you find your purpose, so it gives you a north star and gives you somewhere to walk towards. So this is the last video, as I said, and if you have those other three established, I believe that these practical steps will just fit into your routine easily and you'll be able to quit ASAP. With that established, I have 6 practical steps for you guys. And the first one is, I like to call it running and hiding. What do I mean by running? By running, I mean you need to delete absolutely all the content off your phone. I want you guys to go into your social media apps. I want you guys to go through everyone you're following, and if there's any like models that post half-naked photos, I want you guys to delete that. If you guys have photos in your photo album, I want you to go through them. I want you to find all, the photos that you've saved that aren't appropriate, delete them. If you've got pictures at home, just throw them out. That's what I mean by running. I mean getting as far away from the addiction as possible. If Twitter's an issue for you, delete Twitter. It's basically as simple as that. Just get rid of it. You won't be able to see it on your device, and you won't get tempted to watch it by doing that. By hiding, I mean creating barriers in between yourself and the addiction. So when I quit, I used a VPN blocker called Covenant Eyes, and it's an app that you download onto your device. And when you get the urge to go and watch a website and you try to type it in, nothing will come up. It blocks all X-rated websites. And so you can imagine that this creates a friction, a sort of barrier in between you and the addiction. And so when you feel like relapsing, you go to search it up, it won't work. It kind of freezes you and you realize, oh, I was about to relapse just then. So that's running and that's hiding. The second step is mastering your sexual energy. And I actually found this concept in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And basically, we have all different types of energies. We have physical energy when we're going to the gym or doing a workout, we exert this energy. We have mental energy. So when we're trying to complete a task, complete some work, do an equation, we're burning this mental energy. And then we have sexual energy. So the type of energy, the friction you get between you and your partner, or the friction you get when you go to watch a video online, you've got this sexual energy, this natural urge to procreate and basically to make love. Understanding that you have this energy and actually taking hold of it is a massive key in overcoming your addiction. So when you feel this certain energy coming up, this certain urge to watch a video or to relapse in your addiction, you need to, one, realize, and then two, reject it. So you need to, one, realize, and then two, reject. You need to be aware of this feeling that's arising, and then when it's there, you need to just go and do something different. Use that energy that you were going to use to watch a video and to masturbate. Put that into something else that is working towards your future ideal self. So for example, when I felt this urge come up when I was quitting, I immediately knew that it was coming, and then I just jumped in my car and went to the gym. Went and did a workout, felt awesome. Afterwards, had no urge to watch. I used that energy and I put it into something else. I redirected it into something else. That's super important. And once you grasp this concept of realizing your sexual energy and then redirecting it into another activity, that's another awesome applicable step that I used in my life. And sometimes it might look like going to the gym a few times a day. Or it might look like putting some extra effort into your work or your studies when this feeling comes up. You get out of the room or you get out of that area you were going to watch it and you put some effort into your work. That's practical step number 2. Number 3 is taking captivity of all your thoughts. This one requires a little bit of imagination, but imagine your mind is a horse pen. You've got horses running around in it and you're the cowboy. You're in charge of this horse pen. The horses inside the horse pen are your thoughts. These are precious thoughts. You don't want your horses to escape because they're worth a lot of money, and you don't want something coming inside and, and antagonizing your horses and making them jump out, etc. So imagine your thoughts as these horses. When your imagination starts to wander and it starts to go towards, oh, I want to relapse, you need to be the cowboy and drag it back in. You need to immediately stop it right there before it escapes. Because once a horse escapes or your thought escapes, it's gone forever, and then you're going to relapse, and then it's just going to be, you're going to relapse. Similarly, you don't want thoughts coming into your head as well. You don't want these distracting thoughts. Oh, just watch it one time. Oh, just do it. Oh, you'll feel fine. Oh, it'll be good. You can't let these thoughts get into the horse pen. Remember that you're the cowboy of your mind. Don't let your thoughts escape, and don't let other thoughts come in. That is practical step number 3. Practical step number 4, the bounce technique. A massive cue for men when they are trying to stop watching porn, a massive cue that, makes them relapse is when they see the addiction. When they see the porn, or they see that girl at the gym, or they see that girl out in public, their eyes lock onto it, and then, thoughts start coming in, and then before you know it, you relapse. You need to bounce your eyes. You need to be aware of where your eyes are, aware of where your eyes are looking. And when your eyes lock on a target, which inevitably happens, you need to bounce your eyes immediately. I still do this to this day. I'm at the gym, someone walks past, accidentally look at them. I have to bounce my eyes straight away. Online, if something pops up on flipping YouTube, someone's thumbnail is just, a bit provocative, bit promiscuous, I have to just flick away straight away. I can't lock my eyes on there and let these thoughts buffer inside, which will lead to relapsing. So that is step number 4. It is the bounce technique. Step number 5, or practical tip number 5, is community. Statistics show that 90% of teens and 96% of young adults are either encouraging, accepting, or neutral when they talk about pornography. This means that your group that you're in, if you were to talk about pornography with them at school or at work, most of the time they'd be accepting. They'll just be, laughing about it, or they would be talking about it in a light-hearted manner. And this would make you think that this is okay. You need to associate with a group that is on the same path as you, a group that doesn't want to watch these videos, a group that realizes the damaging effects of it and wants to work towards being the better version of themselves. And this can be hard to find in today's society. No one wants to talk about their addiction. So in the coming future, I'm going to create a wait list. You guys can jump on there, and once it reaches a certain number, I'm going to create a community where there will be a chat where everyone can talk, and there'll be resources that you guys can access, and there will be plenty of teachings on there about how to overcome your addictions, and also just how to work towards the better version of yourself. The final practical step is faith. We can't do everything on our own. If you can handle this addiction by doing all the other steps and you don't get there, like hands over to you. But I know in my life and other people's lives that faith is a massive aspect when it comes into help and guidance in overcoming your addiction. No matter what your view is, you're not God and you can't control everything. Sometimes things are out of your control and you need guidance from a higher power. For me, that guidance is from Jesus Christ. And when I was struggling with this addiction, I could turn to the Bible, and it really pulled me through when I was reading his promises and letting it manifest in my life. So that is practical step number 6, is faith. And I really recommend you guys look into, the Bible. Remember, if you don't have a strong mindset, you won't be able to quit. If you don't have a strong identity, if you don't know your purpose, these practical steps won't work. You need to establish the other 3 areas, refer back to my old videos, and then if you implement these tactics in this video with those other areas, then you will have the highest chance of being able to quit. If this quick video worked for you guys, if you want me to go deeper into these subjects, please let me know in the comments. Look in the bio, I've got plenty of links there towards my socials and also a Calendly link if you guys want to work one-on-one. The first session is completely free. Figure out where you are now and where you want to go and give you guys a plan to get there absolutely free. Reach out to me, guys. Remember that you guys have meaning and purpose. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.